Do it. Are you considering taking your life? Are you about committing suicide? Don't do it. I'm sent to tell you today, don't do it. That there's much more ahead of you than what is behind you. Now, I want you to know that suicide is the second leading cause of death between the age of 15 and 24. There are many people today who has lost their life untimely because of suicide. And one of the major causes of suicide is hopelessness and depression. Are you feeling hopeless? Are you feeling depressed? Do you want to be a statistic? No, don't do that. Listen to me. There is more to you than you have experienced. There is more inside of you than the world has experienced. Probably you're watching me right now. Somebody's talked down on you. Maybe somebody jilted you. There are people who have committed suicide because the relationship didn't work. Or probably invested in a business and all your life savings went crushing down and you're about giving up. Giving up? No, that is not you. There is more inside of you. There is more that can become of you. Are you hearing me right now? Now, I want you to refuse to be hopeless, because hopelessness is one of the reasons why people go into depression and they begin to contemplate suicide. Jeremiah 29:11. The Lord said, I know the thought that I have towards you, a thought of good and not of evil, to give you a hope and a future, and to bring you unto an expected end. God is mindful of you. God is thinking of you. God have great plans for you. Refuse to surrender to the voice of depression. Refuse to surrender to the voice of the enemy. Refuse to listen to that voice that is telling you that it is over. Hear me, it is not over. There is still more. Job chapter 14 verse 7 says this. It says, for there is hope for a tree that even when it is cut off at the scent of water, it will bud again and become fruitful. If there is hope for a tree, what about you that is alive? The Bible also went further to say that there is hope for a living dog than a dead lion. Don't take your life. There is more ahead of you. It might interest you to know that the next stage of your life is a stage of celebration, is a stage of victory, is a stage in which the world will camp around you and celebrate the gift of life that God has given to you and the gift that God has given to you through humanity. I pray for you right now. I silence that voice of depression. I disconnect you from those lies. I disconnect you from those fear. I disconnect you from those voices that want to take you in your prime. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. If it is generational, I disconnect you from that. And I begin to speak hope to you. I begin to speak fulfillment to you. I begin to speak life to you right now. Don't do it. There is more to you than you have released to the world. And there is more inside of you than what is behind you. And there are better days ahead of you than what you have experienced before. I remain your host, Pastor Jonathan Nsaka. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bye for now.